Last few days, since over the weekend, I have seen the elites heavily coding a topic. I first noticed 2 days ago on 7/22/22, so that's 3 days ago. They are coding all of the associated codes for the sign of the Son of Man coming in heaven. Matthew 24:30, coming on the clouds of the sky with power and great glory. So I looked if there was any weird captures of sky anomalies, and here are a few that I found. Just wanted to show you a couple things that I noticed recently. So I've been seeing them start to encode something heavily since over the weekend. So I believe it started on Friday is when I first started noticing, and I did. So what I'm noticing is the sign of the Son of Man in heaven, all of the associated codes. So it could be one of two things. They're faking us out to wear us out, or it could be that they're actually seeing the sign. A few of them do look very concerned, and that adds weight to it, but I definitely wouldn't put it past them to want to wear us out some more, because literally this devoke demic pan is wearing out. It's the war on the saints. That's what it is. And so they are trying everything that they can to wear out the saints. However, I did find some things that corroborate that there's some weird things being spotted in the sky. So Mr. MBB333 caught something in the sky. It looks differently in daytime as at nighttime, but these are both the same thing. They behave in the same manner. So I'm going to go ahead and play.
Like a very tiny planet or a faraway planet, but it's in daylight and it's not moving.
Okay, those are his observations from his location, looking up in the daytime sky, and it's probably somewhere around 4,000 feet in the sky. You're going to see as we zoom in on this thing, whatever it may be, and I want to emphasize, I don't know what this is. It's just very unique. It's not an airplane, it's not a helicopter, definitely not a weather balloon, because as we zoom in closer, you're going to see this thing is stationary in the daytime sky, and he's describing it as a small planet maybe in the daytime sky, or a larger planet way off in the distance. But as we move in, it does appear to be stationary, but it's tumbling in place. And you're going to see another video of something similar in a different location, clear out on the eastern seaboard, of an object almost identical to this that's doing the same exact maneuvers in the nighttime sky. Very cool video footage, not something you see every day. And we're going to zoom in on both of these, put them side by side, not only this video, but the video from Vermont. And as you'll see, this thing is sitting there tumbling in the daytime sky. I mean, how bizarre is that? So no lights, nothing blinking. This one appears to be bright white, and this is in regular speed. I didn't slow it down, I didn't speed it up. I took the video and simply zoomed in. Those were the only enhancements, if you want to call them enhancements, that I did to this video. I just zoomed in as close as I could get. Highly unusual craft spotted above northern New Mexico. Video footage, once again, sent in by Marcos. Now we're going to go up to northern Vermont, and all of this footage is from 2022. Unusual object flying above a state forest. Also some narration by Justin H.
So that's in June.
It's in the same spot. Look at that. The thing is morphing, whatever it is. Guys, get. Whoa, look at how bright that thing's getting. thing's getting really, really bright. Holy. Look at how bright that thing's getting. Holy.
Okay, as you can tell by the sound of his voice, he was very taken back by this object, whatever it was. And again, don't claim to know, but he said it looked like it was morphing. And as we zoom in closer, you're going to see this thing was actually tumbling in place. It wasn't moving right to left or left to right, up or down. It was maintaining the same altitude and rolling in place.
So I just wanted to show you, because of that, along with the other one that I showed you, are possibilities of what they're seeing. But it could be another possibility that they are seeing something that we haven't seen yet, because you know they're looking for these things and they have the technology to watch them. And so I did want to let you know they are heavily coding this theme right now. I really hope it's not a fake out. I know a lot of you are past on your very last thread, hanging in there. Like me, I'm past my last thread. And we've all just been mangled in this system and under attack by Satan through many means possible. So I just wanted to share it with you. I am going to pray about it. So if you see this video uploaded, that means I feel like I received confirmation to go ahead and upload it. Okay? I'm going to start praying as I am compiling the video. God bless you all. Hang in there.
Really bizarre.
This next one I'm going to show you is definitely not the sign, because it's actually, there was red lights in the ocean, which is very odd. And they're very bright red lights in the ocean, but I still wanted to show you nonetheless too. I mean, it is very strange times that we're living in. Many things happening that are very biblical. And so I just wanted to show you this, and then I'm going to show you another possibility.
In the corner was this weird looking light that was set.
So look in the left corner. Is that white star, the shining glowing star that was moving and spinning?
And was that some type of orb, some type of ship, some type of object that was there at the given time? We don't know, but we're gonna go.
We did it equals last sign before rapture, and so I keep seeing, codes that have to do with sign, this sign, that sign. They're all talking about the same sign, just using different words.
Friday.
The cue card says Friday.
Again.
Week.
It's Friday.
The cue card says
Friday.
Friday. Friday. Friday. Friday.
He said the cue card says Friday. He did not say Friday. It equals 11:34, which equals, I had to do some work to decode this. See Lord Christ, the second coming sign. Okay. The cue card says Friday, 11:34.
Friday.
It's Friday again. It's Friday.
He's using his hand as a timing signal. And yes, they are pathetic Satanists who lie and deceive just like their father.
It's Friday.
Alright, well, Friday equals sky, and they're coding every single word that has to do with the sign, the Son of Man in heaven. They coded Friday because Friday equals sky, and sky is where the sign is seen. It's in the sky or in the clouds.
It's Friday. July 22nd. It's Friday, July 22nd, 2022. 2020.
I'm making this up. You're going to see all the other codes amount to the same topic, but July 2020 equals 4310. And the sign of the Son of Man coming in the clouds with great power and glory equals 4310. Okay, so we need to go over this just to make sure that you understood. All right.
Friday.
It's Friday again. It's Friday, July. Friday.
So he moves on Friday and then goes in a different direction on July.
July.
Do you see how he lifted up his hand right after she said July? Watch.
July. July.
Okay, so clearly the code was July. Then, right when she says 2020, he sticks out his finger. Watch. Starts unbuttoning right when she said 2020 and then points down when she's done saying 2020. It's a timing signal. Seriously, look at the intent in the sign language when they're coding. They know exactly what they're doing. The devil reptiles' secret language and how they pass information to each other worldwide instantaneously. Their way, just one more time, why did they code July 2020? You're going to see one more other specific code that talks about the sign and the sign of the Son of Man. Rihanna does it. Anyway, July 2020 equals 4310. And it equals the sign of the Son of Man coming in the clouds with great power and glory. 4310.
Gelman.
Is that a 70 per person or?
And you have a lap pool. Lap pools are going for more than that. You have a lap pool.
It's a trick. He said la, not lap. There was no P at the end.
You have a lap pool. Lap pools are going for more than.
This code I will show in a second. But first, the date that I'm seeing is July 28th.
You have a lap pool.
Okay, this code is January 19, which is also 119. There's a reason why that they're using this. So January 19 is the code there. But they mean 119, okay? So July 28th is 429 on the Jewish calendar. So our April 29 is 119th day, which is why they used that code for July 28th, which is Tammuz 29. 429 is the 119th day on our calendar, and that's how they code dates.
And you have a lap pool.
Okay, July 28th is the code you're going to see again and again in this presentation. They are coding July 28th for some reason. Day of the Lord equals 728. July 28 in Gematria equals, and he gathered them together into a place called in the Hebrew tongue Armageddon equals July 28th. So they can be warning about the day of the Lord and Armageddon without things actually happening on July 28 itself. Or it is a code warning of that date. We will see, and I will keep you updated with any new understandings. Anyway, Ryan is coding 119 because July 28th is 429 on the Jewish calendar. April 29 is the 119th day of the year. So that code is being used to signify July 28th by coding the Jewish date of it.
Lap pools are going for more than that.
Oh wow!
People can get the full.
Oh wow!
People can get the full.
Oh wow!
People can get the full.
So the full part of the code equals omega sign. We will plug in omega sign instead for the fool to decipher the code. So we have peep can dip And then we have the Fool, which is Omega sign instead now. Okay, so the Fool equals Omega sign. So peep can dip, Omega sign equals that. So you see it equals the same as including the Fool, which was part of the original code that he said. Okay. And so what we're going to do is we're going to remove sign to see what sign it is they're actually talking about. So it actually equals the same gematria as the Son of Man. So they are coding another code for the sign of the Son of Man again. This is Live with Kelly and Ryan Monday, yesterday. Her name is Deja. He pretended to say morning Deja, but this is what he actually said. Clearly said one day Jah equals Ben Adam Oath, which equals the sign of the Son of Man in Hebrew. Okay, so Ben is son, Adam is man, and Oath is sign. She points right at the terrace. Okay, there's a reason why they did this, because terrace equals 420. The Son of Man is 420. Again, coding having to do with the sign of the Son of Man. He says, hey, she mouths as it was. The other code that equals the Son of Man equals hey as it was. As it was equals 1191, which equals November 15. So November 15 is 1115 visually. Okay, there's a reason why they're using this code. Son of Man in heaven is 1115, or it looks like November 15th. Okay, so you see there that code. They use that code because 1115 is Son of Man in heaven. They're there coding that yet again. She stares right at the silver plate. She looks right in the direction of the silver plate and made sure that's where her eyes were pointing. There's a reason for this, because it equals this Thursday. This Thursday equals Day of the Lord. And so but this Thursday is July 28th. Okay, so I don't know why they're coding this. Are they using the date to code the Day of the Lord? Is it both? What? Are they expecting something to happen? Anyway, he pretends to fiddle with a zipper, and that's a code I was seeing all weekend. Zipper is 714/117. He pretends to fiddle with his zipper. I saw that in codes all weekend on the Daily Mail. Zipper is 714/119. This Thursday, 7/28, is 4/29 on the Jewish calendar. 4/29 is the 119th day of the year. So that's why they coded that.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, right. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, right.
It's Monday, July 25th, 2022, but
Right when she says but, he sticks his finger out and points.
22.
October 29th. So it's either 429 or 1029 is July 28th on the Hebrew calendar, okay? So 1029 is a 302nd day of the year, which equals but, which is why they use that word. So July 28 is 1029 on the Jewish calendar. Our October 29 is the 302nd day of the year. They coded but, which equals
July
302.
25th, 2022.
In the passage for the sign of the Son of Man, it does say that there's angels at the four corners, okay? There'll be a sound of the trumpet and will gather his chosen ones from the four corners. So they did code four corners. Monday equals four corners. They always mispronounce our words and make them new words for Gematria purposes. Not forget this very important fact that they already coded two of the numbers for the Son of Man, 420 and 780. They made sure to code both of those numbers.
July 25th, 2022, but it's more than that, as a matter of fact.
Birthdays
it's
everywhere.
Miss Deja's birthday.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. It was Saturday.
What's that?
It was Saturday, but Frank's birthday
Saturday.
too.
Okay, we're celebrating
We
it
weren't on the
today.
air Saturday, so it's today.
It's
for
today.
us, right?
Yes, it's today.
Leo season.
It's also Audrey's birthday.
Today.
There,
Happy birthday.
Today.
Today.
There.
Happy birthday.
She says odd, not Audrey.
Happy birthday.
He wanted you to think she said Audrey, but she only made the sound for A-U-D and then just moved her mouth on R-E-Y, Audrey. So A-U-D is the code. This is just a really tricky way of them coding, and your mind thinks that they actually said the real word. It's crazy. She used that code because it encompasses two things. So July 28th is 429 on the Jewish calendar. April 29 equals odd, which is 205. But odd is also equal 156, which is July 28th. It has 156 days remaining until the end of the year. So they're coding all the numbers that have to do with that date. How many days are left in the year? What day of the year is it? What's the Jewish day of the year? What's the number of the Jewish day of the year? And this is how they do it to really pinpoint exactly what they are coding.
A fashion event. A fashion event.
There was no T sound on the end. It's just a phonetic trick. A fashion event as 119. And April 29th is the 119th day of the year. July 28th is 429 in the Jewish calendar. Conversely, our 429 is a 119th day of the year, which is why they coded it that way.
Monday, July 25th, 2022, but it's more than that, as a matter of fact.
Birthdays
it's
everywhere.
Miss Deja's birthday.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. It was Saturday.
What's that?
It was Saturday, but Frank's birthday
Saturday.
too.
Okay, we're celebrating
We
it
weren't on the
today.
air Saturday, so it's today.
It's
for
today.
us, right?
Yes, it's today.
Leo season.
It's also Audrey's birthday.
Today.
There.
Happy birthday.
Today, present.
It's also Frank's birthday.
It's Frank's birthday today. Anyone else I left out? Anyone else?
Happy birthday to all of you.
Birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
I need some time to explain what's happening here. Okay, so right when birthday was said, he stuck out his tongue. And then she moved her body when he said, how was your weekend? So we have 4 words. We have tongue, we have birthday, we have your, we have weekend. Okay. Tongue and weekend are 402. Okay. Since those equal the same thing, what we're going to do is we're going to take your and birthday and put them together because that's what they meant.
So how was your weekend?
Birthday.
Weekend equals 402, tongue equals 402.
Birthday.
He stuck out his tongue at birthday. She sits up when he says your weekend. Since weekend equals 402 and tongue equals 402, that was a signal to combine, to take those 2 words out and combine birthday with your to get a code. So you can see tongue and weekend both equal 402.
Birthday.
So how was your weekend?
Birthday.
So how was your weekend?
Your birthday in the word puzzle equals 1334. Rihanna does this code in another article. See the Son of Man coming in the clouds sign equals 1334, and that equals your birthday. So J-Lo signs pants in an article in ASL. Here, look at the picture there, and then that is the sign for pants in ASL. I know because I'm fluent in ASL. Okay, but the article states a different code. It states light blue skinny jeans. However, she signed pants. So light blue skinny pants is the actual code they meant to encode. 1548 258 equals Son of Man appear sky. 1548 248. That's an interesting expression there, Ben Affleck. And then also these devils look extremely happy, don't they? Look at her. Look at him. Look at her. Look at those bug eyes. Same bug eyes on the left. And then they both do not look happy at all. In a Daily Mail article, they code 29th. They have been heavily encoding 728, and I've been showing you those codes, but here they code 29th, which is one day after. So we have a red swimsuit that someone is wearing. Then they show David Beckham staring right at a red rose. There's the red swimsuit that they showed, and then his face is staring right at the red rose while she is wearing red. So red swimsuit rose 1742, 29th equals 1742. So they keep coding 728, and here they are coding 29th. It's a ridiculous article. Raquel Welch gets an intense manicure. Give me a break. I've never had an intense manicure. Have you? It doesn't hurt that bad. Like, give me a break. It's stupid. They're just doing that for the code. Like, give me a break. It's so silly. So intense manicure. You're very immature Satan followers, by the way, equals 1020. And the reason why they're doing this is sign second coming equals 1020. And that's essentially what the sign of the Son of Man in heaven is. It's a sign that of the second coming. Okay, 146 equals 1020 as well. And 146 equals sign. Okay, so that's why they chose to use that specific phrase, intense manicure. I covered this later, so I might have doubled up on some of this information, so please forgive me, but there's some information that I did not do later, so there's no hurt of going over things twice. So anyway, look at their expressions as they look at their other illuminists and in the background as they're communicating to each other for the pictures. So she has that box handbag wrapped around her wrist. There's a reason, because there's a code in the code for the handbag and also a code in the wrist. And so I'm trying to find the code right now. So cute studded box handbag is the code. So cute studded box handbag. Equals 1130. And 1130 equals 146. Okay, 146, the number itself, equals sign. So they are coding that a sign has occurred that they've been waiting for, that they knew was coming. So you can see, and then, so wrist, she had it around her wrist and she was holding it out, you could see. Wrist equals heavenly. If you take out heaven, you're left with LY. And then you have 420, which equals Son of Man, or the Son of Man. It also equals 222, which equals Armageddon. So the Son of Man is 420. So heaven, the Son of Man, equals wrist. So the sign of the Son of Man, because she just coded a code that equaled 146, which equals sign. So the Son of Man, heaven, and then the code for her purse. Okay, you see that equals wrist. And then the code for her purse equals 146, which 146 equals sign. So it's clear that they're talking about the sign of the Son of Man in heaven. And she's wearing clear platform heels. All right, that equals 1134. And then this equals see Lord Christ, the second coming sign. 1144. 34. Guys, if you hear that something in the background, it's just my dog eating his breakfast. My dog is completely obsessed with me and will never leave my side. I think partially it's because I'm sick, and so he knows that I'm sick. You know, I'm in chronic pain a lot, and sometimes when it's really bad, I'll cry in the bathtub or something. Anyway, my dog has been with me for years, in and out of kind of hairy situations, and honestly, it's scarred him emotionally, and he literally can't leave my side, not even to eat breakfast. So we have to bring the breakfast into the room here, and then he eats his breakfast. Otherwise, he won't eat. It's really sweet, and he's very dedicated to me, and I love my puppy very much. He's actually a very huge dog, and he's quite a killer, but he's the sweetest, loving, dedicated killer I have ever seen. He's so sweet to me. Anyway, so I'm seeing a lot of this coding in various articles. So I saw this Rihanna article, and it's talking about her corset top with cone bra. So satin navy blue corset with cone bra. So look at that. Obviously that is the code, but there's some more going on here, and I'm going to explain. Okay. So first let's look that up. Okay, so we have a value of 3134. So there's something going on here. All right. So now, because the position is shuffled. So then she holds a clutch, and then there's a D hanging off of it. This is showing what position that number sequence should be in, okay? So clutch is 334, and D is obviously 4. So what we need to do is reshuffle this where it's 1, 3, 3, 4. The number sequence that they're looking is 1, 3, 3, 4. And lo and behold, I had already found a code that has to do with the sign of the Son of Man that equals 1, 3, 3, 4, which is what they've been heavily encoding. So look at this again. The code of her outfit is 3134. She's holding a clutch, which equals 334. And then a D is hanging off the end of it, designating that the D should be on the end. So 1, 3, 3, 4, because clutch is 3, 3, 4. So you see how they code the position. They're coding, they used a code that's the number shuffled in position, but they're showing us what the code is. The code is 1, 3, 3, 4. Okay, so now let's look at that code that I decoded yesterday. Sign, see the Son of Man coming in the clouds, or we can put this on the end. Okay, see the Son of Man coming in the clouds, sign. Let's read that passage right now. Okay, so I am finding codes all found in this, different variations, different words that are all from this sign. Then will appear the sign of the Son of Man in heaven. What was that code that we saw? See the Son of Man coming in the clouds, sign. Okay, then will appear the sign of the Son of Man in heaven, and all of the peoples will mourn. And they will mourn when they see the Son of Man coming in the clouds of heaven. So that's basically what this is. So see the Son of Man coming in the clouds, sign. With power and great glory. And he will send his angels with a loud trumpet call, and they will gather his elect from the four winds, from one end of the heavens to the other. So they have been heavily coding the last few days that this sign was seen. They are giving a date for July 28th or 29. I do not know if this is when they're anticipating this part to happen, the trumpet call, send his angels with a loud trumpet call, or I do not know if that just signifies 728 for Day of the Lord. So we're just going to have to see, and I'll keep you updated if I find out any more, even if I find out if this is just another hoax code event. Okay, but I did want to share it with you because I did see some interesting things in the sky, and I did see them kind of looking upset and startled. Here's a few of them. That's an interesting expression. Look at this one. He doesn't exactly look happy now there, does he? Another interesting expression. Look at her. She doesn't exactly look happy there now, does she? And it's her wedding. Are you gonna look like that on your wedding? She looks like she's telling something or signing something to someone in the distance, and it's not good news. That's exactly what it looks like to me. Look at the look on his face. Furrowed brow usually means worry. It's got a furrowed brow going on there. I mean, look at, he's pointing down. He's making some sort of sign. See this? Look at the look on her face. Look at the look on his face. The codes, I mean, I already showed you the codes for the purse that she's holding out, and then she had it wrapped around her wrist, which is 1179, which equals heaven, and then take out LY, and then Son of Man, heaven. 420 is Son of Man. The Son. So Son of Man, heaven, equals wrist. Okay? That's why she had the thing wrapped around her wrist and then had a quite an interesting expression on her face. Just trying to find it, just a second. This one. Okay. All right. We have Orlando Bloom looking crazy and horrible. It said he's wearing a patterned jacket. Okay, look how crazy he looks. Definitely wearing a patterned jacket. This is one of those one-off codes. Patterned jacket is 1114. And then Son of Man, heaven is 1115. Okay, sometimes they do use codes that are just one-off, and considering that all of the codes that I'm showing you have to do with the Son of Man, the sign of the Son of Man in heaven, yada yada, we can safely assume that that's what they meant with this one. We have Ashton Kutcher here, and he's wearing a suit, maroon suit coat with no tie. Okay, you can see that's obviously the subject of that picture. The simple gematria is 307, which equals Son of Man. Vengeance. Okay. So anyway, he starts making sounds. Here, watch.
That smile right there. Mr. Kutcher right here. Hey, Ashton.
Oh,
it is. That's how you like. Hey, Ashton. Oh, it is. That's how you like. Ashton. Oh, it is. That's how you like. Ashton. Oh, it is. That's how you like. Hey, Ashton.
AO.
Oh, it is.
Okay,
That's how you like.
we're going to combine vengeance with AO. AO. That equals the other code for Son of Man. So in his outfit, and also the name of the movie plus the sound that he made for no reason whatsoever equals Son of Man. It's quite clear what he's coding there. Remember, the code for his suit had a simple gematria of this code, and I'll show you just a second. It said he was wearing a maroon suit coat with no tie. There you go. And then we have Son of Man, 307. And then the name of the movie is Vengeance. So Vengeance, AO. So he used both values of that in the article. Both 582 and 302. AO Vengeance. This is like, really creepy. But anyway, do you see how he's wearing a sheer black shirt? It's like pretty disgusting. Like, yuck. Please don't inflict us with that. That's scary. But anyway, that's what he's wearing. It's horrifying. But sheer black is the code for heaven, Oranos. Sheer black shirt, forgive me. So when they code a topic, they code every single word that's found in that topic. And this is the Greek word for heaven. So this, the sign of the Son of Man in heaven. So there we have that word. I'm sure that this, and then everyone keeps pointing out these type of shirts all the time. A white dress shirt. Shirt for some reason. Do you see this? We have Hannah Waddingham from Ted Lasso. She's wearing a partial gingham print. 662. In the sky. 662. Okay, so they're using all of the words and codes that are found in Matthew 24:30. We just saw in the sky. We just saw heaven. Okay, excuse me, men. I know this is not appropriate. Those of you who are trying to be faithful to your wives, it's not appropriate how they wear these things that you should wear in a bedroom. But I just have to show you that they are wearing black bikinis. There's a lot of them, by the way. There's like many all of a sudden. So black bikini. 83. I keep seeing this code 83. Reason is Ben Adam is son of man, and then oath is sign. All those together, simple gematria. 83. Ben Adam oath. Sign, son, man. That's Hebrew, okay? That equals black bikini. Now, black bikinis is that 205 code that we saw a lot in Ryan and Kelly. And the reason is because April 29 is simple gematria 205. And July 28, 2022 on the Jewish calendar is 429 or 1029, okay? So 429 is April 29 and the simple gematria is 205. So that's how they're coding the date of July 28th. For some reason, we'll have to see if it's just the 720 day of the Lord equals 728 that they're saying that's coming, or actually we need to look forward to that date. So we shall see. That's how, I am just trying to decode their stuff, and there is definitely stuff in their signs and communications that I'm missing, and so I can only do my best. We're going to take a look at this Angelina Jolie article. This is from the weekend at some point. Okay, so there's a lot of stuff in here. Okay, so they coded beige t-shirt. Okay, you see it right here. All right, beige, this is a code within a code. Beige t-shirt. Okay, creation of man. Okay, so of man, and then we take out ben because that is son in Hebrew. We don't. There's no b in here, but we're gonna take en out. Okay. Now we need to find a b and take that out. So now we have ben of man, or son of man, and then we have 241 left, and 241 is ben Adam oath. Okay, this is sign, son, man. Then we have ben of man. And then that equals ben is son. So this is sign of the son of man, and then this is son of man, okay? And then that equals, and then it confirms to me that this is in fact what they meant to code because of the other codes that they use in the article. So that's how you know you're on the right track, is if you find the codes in the other places in the article. Because people ask me all the time, how do you know that that's the particular code that they're pointing to? It's because when you look at all the codes as a whole, you go, wow, this code keeps popping up. Sun keeps popping up. Man keeps popping up. Sign keeps popping up. Do you know what I'm saying? And so you can kind of get a bigger picture of what's going on here. So I keep seeing white dress all the time. Many articles where there's a white dress. You can see her white dress right here. Okay, there's absolutely tons of them. And then this equals son of man, the son of man, white dress, sheer cream. It was describing her shoes, a sheer cream. That doesn't even make sense, by the way, but they meant to do it that way. A sheer cream what? Anyway, that's the code, obviously. Sheer cream is 307. See, that equals sheer cream, which was totally, look, sheer cream what? They meant to code it improperly like that. I keep on seeing a ton of articles with sandals in them, with people even pointing to their sandals. And sandals, I'm not going to use the gold code. I don't know why they're using that code at this point, but they keep using it a lot. And then sandals equals 420, which equals son of man, or the son of man, excuse me. This looks like a symbol of the four corners. Like I said, that keeps popping up in a lot of codes. Okay, the four corners of the earth is found in the passage of Matthew 24 when it's talking about the sign of the Son of Man. This article literally, it was just to encode. There's probably more in here, I just don't want to spend time on it. But I just want to show you that the code for Son of Man keeps popping up. You see this? Go, cycle. They're writing these. And then he's doing some sort of hand sign and looking straight at the cameraman. Look at this, the middle finger. I don't know what that means, and that's okay. But it's obviously obvious that they're signing something. And go, cycle equals the Son of Man, 420. They've been also busy encoding the number for sign. Okay, she is holding out her handbag. Here, let's see. Cute studded box handbag. Okay, do you see that? She's just holding it out for the camera. Look at his face. 1130. I'm seeing a ton of black and white. Black and white is 113. Okay. So 146. And then sign is 146. So they've been busy coding sign as well. July 28 equals 2894. And he gathered them together into a place called in the Hebrew tongue Armageddon. Armageddon, so July 28, and he gathered them together in a place called in the Hebrew tongue Armageddon. There's a couple possibilities. That's why they're coding July 28. That doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to happen on July 28, but it could be why they're using the 728 code. It could be that it is on 728, and that's why they're using the 728 code, because I've showed you in the past that Gematria does correlate to the date. I have shown you many codes where you enter the code of the date and it completely decodes into what exactly happened on that date. I will link the video in which I showed you many examples, and it's extremely creepy, just to tell you the truth, honestly. I mean, seriously, just think about how ridiculous these articles are. Like, it's obviously they're coding something. It's obvious they're coding all the time. Like, who writes an article about somebody in pink curlers? It's so idiotic. I can't even. Like, look, here's, oh my gosh, she was wearing pink curlers. Oh, wow. Like, anyone cares. It's so frustrating. Ugh, anyway. And I always, like, see comments by people being like, why do you guys write articles about this? Why do you describe what they're wearing? We can see what they're wearing. But what they don't realize is that they're actually coding Kabbalah codes in Gematria. Okay, so see that 876 and 146 sign is, so they're alerting that a sign has been seen, or they're faking that a sign has been seen. Either one. These articles are strictly for coding. People do not understand this. Alright, let's look up the blue box. The article stated, quote, blue gift box. Now this equals Barack birthday. I know they mean Obama birthday, and I'll show you why. So this equals Barack birthday. It's just a hidden code. Watch. Barack birthday. Alright, but she's wearing pink. Do you see this? The whole thing is about her wearing pink. Is 119. Now look what happens if we do this. And they know the gematria of everything having to do with Barack, like the inside of their hand. So Obama birthday is, oops, that's why they coded pink, because pink equals 119. Obama birthday equals 119 and 714. Why 119? They're coding April 29 again. April 29 is the 119th day of the year. Okay, and then I keep saying 246, so that's why I just saw it in another code and I was like, why 246? If I see it again, I'll point it out to you. Alright, so April 29. Why are they doing this? Because July 28th on the Jewish calendar is 429 or 1029. Okay, so April 29, the 119th day. So this is their 119th day. July 28, okay, this year. I told you they could be coding the date because that's when it's gonna happen, or because that's a code for Armageddon. Just a second. So 728, July 28, 2894, and he gathered them together into a place called in the Hebrew tongue Armageddon. Okay. And then 728 equals Day of the Lord as well. Okay. And so they're either saying the Day of the Lord is coming, this is coming, and it's either on that date or it's not on that date. But they're definitely coding this. Okay? You guys just saw in the Margot, this one, That's not exactly it, but anyway, they're wearing a lot of hot pink. She has hot pink curlers, hot pink, hot pink. Jayla was wearing hot pink. I mean, it's just freaking everywhere the last few days. There's a reason. Because cloud equals, so coming in the clouds with great power and glory, the sign equals hot pink. So that's why they do all this repetitive stuff. So literally seeing hot pink in so many different articles.